Alright YouTubers, I'm here in the MB Performance Lab. Today we're going to be changing the spark plugs on a 2003 Honda Accord. This is a very simple project. You have to remove the top plastic pieces, which is the 4 10mm, and then with a flathead screwdriver you will have to twist these off, and it comes off and it exposes all the spark plugs here and then some in the back. They look a little scary to do, but it's not really scary. You would need an Allen key, okay, which you would take these off one by one. Make sure you line them up here the way that they're put down so you don't mix them up. It's not good to mix them up since they're used to being in each cylinder. So once you do that, I'm going to show you how to remove each one, and then with a little trick that I've learned during the past, it's fairly easy, and then we'll continue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this Allen key right here. Make sure that the Allen key is short. I'm trying to get a long one. Okay. I'm going to take this off. I'm trying to do it with one hand because I'm holding the beater camera with the other hand, so a little hard to do. I like to wear gloves. Make sure that the car is 100% cooled off. This is an area that produces a lot of heat, and you do not want to burn yourself. Okay? Once it's a little loose, you'll be able to grab it. It don't have to be that tight, just to make sure that this doesn't move around and fall off or some crazy bump. Okay. Once that's off, you want to remove this clip. Be careful because these things tend to break. So make sure that you don't do it too crazy. And then you want to pop these out, all the way out, and then move to the right, and then put it here. Okay. Once that's off, you want to use a 5/8 extension, and then the ratchet. What you want to do, you want to get the 5/8 and just drop it in there. That's it. Then you get the extension, and you have to be able to do it by pieces. You put it this way, all the way in, and then you drop it in and move it around. You'll feel it that it'll grab. Once you feel it that it'll grab, you want to get your ratchet, put it in, and then you take it off. Once you feel it's loose, you want to do it by hand. Okay? Very extremely important you do everything by hand because you don't want to strip. So once you get it here, you want to pop it off. Okay? And then there's the spark plug. Alright? I already changed this one a couple minutes ago. Just wanted to show you guys, you know, NGK to put it back in. You want to just drop it in gently. Okay? Alright? Like that. And you just want to jiggle it around in there until you feel like it's grabbing by hand. Do not use your ratchet. You want to make sure that it's going in smoothly. And then once you feel it get a little tight by hand, okay? You want to get your ratchet. Okay, and just snug it. Doesn't have to be too tight. A little snug is fine. And then you take it apart again, piece by piece. Again, it's a little hard for me to do it. Let me put the phone down a little bit. And then that's it. You have to put this back in, go all the way into the back of the radiator, and drop it in, line it up, and then put your Allen key bolt back in as much as you can by hand. You want to do everything as much as possible by hand. You don't want to use all the tools to tighten everything fast, because these heads and little bolts are all aluminum, and with a tool you won't be able to gauge out if you're stripping it or not. You want to try to, everything is about snug. It's not, this doesn't have to be super tight. You strip this, it's going to give you a headache. So just take your time and do the other 3 up here, and then when I'm done here, I will move to the back, which is almost the same process. It's just you gotta feel around a little more than usual. It's because it's in the back of the engine, and it's really close to the firewall in the back. So once this is tight, you know, snug by hand, you want to put this in. You want to hear that click. Hear the click. Okay. And then you want to put it out a little bit so that way it doesn't pop off and give you a check engine light. Here we have the back spark plugs. You have all 3 sitting back here. Okay. With the Allen key, I was able to pop this off. Okay. Show you now. So it's simple. Kind of got a little bit more space in the back than you do in the front. You just gotta feel it around a little better. Again, you're gonna see me struggling a little bit because I'm trying to videotape at the same time. So just gonna loosen it up a little bit like this. Shouldn't be that hard. It's just, you just gotta put the phone down. Wow. Alright. So here's a bolt. I'm gonna put that away securely. You're gonna pop the plug like I mentioned. Here's the plug. And then you wanna pull this out. Make sure all the grommet, you see the grommet pops out. Make sure that you don't let it fall down. Gotta get a better view here. There's one right there. The other thing I wanna let you guys know that you don't wanna, last thing you wanna do is brush through this, because kind of lose sense of where you're at. See that bear view here. Alright, so this is out. There it is. You're going to drop it in there. You're going to get your spin it a little bit and you feel it locked. Alright. One thing I want to give you guys a tip on here is be careful when you try to break this loose, because there's a lot of little metal things like this. This right here has cut me a couple times in the past. Just gotta be careful, because you see where your hand's going. You know, you can tend to not overlook, but it will slice your arm pretty bad, and it's not what you want to do on a weekday. Once it's loose, again, you want to do it by hand. Pop it loose, and then there's your spark plug. What I tend to look at is, you see that burnt mark right there? That means the spark plug is overdue. You gotta let people understand that you have to be able to change these spark plugs for the original ones, and don't let them burn up like that. You know, you get bad emissions. You also get bad fuel mileage, and kind of tends to throw check engine lights here and there. I got this one back on. See the way I do it? Make sure you put it in there. Make sure you don't hit this tip any in the middle. You want to slide it in right here gently, and then let it go. It'll drop in. You want to put this in, and then by hand go all the way down until it snugs up, and then you want to hit it with with the ratchet a couple times. Again, be careful with your fingers. You see where I'm going right here? This right here will cut you. So pretty snug. You know. And then you pull it out. Comes in pieces. If you try to put it all in one piece with the extender and the socket, it's gonna hit right here, and it's gonna give you a problem. You can do it, but you'll be bending all these hoses, and it's just gonna give you a run for your money. Snap this back in, make sure it's pointing up. Okay, line it up. Move it, and then you feel it and close it by hand like I mentioned before. Make sure that you don't strip it. If you close it by hand slowly, it's good. With a tool, it'll be going in, but it'll be stripping the thread, and you won't notice until you hit the bottom, and then it'll lock and then continue to move. And now you're in a bad situation. Okay, so again, I'm gonna keep on. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I want to make sure that you understand that it has to be done by hand. That way you don't create more cost for you, and then your car is down for a couple days. You know, there's nice and snug. Clip here. Make sure you do it one by one. Okay, and then you move on to this one, and then you move on to this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one now, and then I'll come back and show you how to do this one, which is pretty close to the AC lines, the heater lines, but it's almost basically the same thing. So I've already done 3 back here, so I have this last one back here that's kind of a little hidden. It's not that bad. You guys see it here. There it is. You know, it's really not that bad, but if you don't know where it is, it's kind of a mission to find. So you want to get deep in here, same way. Get the Allen key in. Okay, pop it. You know, it's not gonna hit the top, so you get to spin it. Only thing, you gotta be careful with these hoses. You don't wanna. So once you get it off, it's right here. Okay, it's the same thing. You pull it out. Okay. Make sure the grommets are there. So this is on correctly. With the heat, it tends to break it and crack it a little bit, but it's fine. It's just basically for the oil will go in there, or you know, it's nice and snug. So you want to do it in there. Plenty of space on this one, so you don't have to break it into pieces. That's the reason I just want to make sure that you guys see where it is, because since it's hidden and you don't know where it is, it'll make it difficult. Okay, I want to make sure I capture where it is. You can lean on the engine bay right here. That's where it is. Lean on the fuels box on the other arm, and then you lean over, and you know, it's fairly easy. This job right here at the dealer will probably cost you like $300 to $400, and depending on the spark plugs you get, I recommend NGK original. You can get iridiums. I would like iridiums would be better. You can get the OEM spec. See how you break it off, and there it is. Okay. You can see this one. This cylinder is leaking oil, so I might have to change the valve cover gaskets later on. But the tips are nice and wet. I mean dry, so you're good. But the spark plug is bad, so I want to change the valve cover gaskets, which are these right here. It's a different job, different video. And then to put them back in, it's the same way. I'm gonna put the spark plug back in. I got the socket on its own. Make sure you don't hit the corners. Drop it in gently. Okay. Once it's in, make sure you do it by hand. Now, it's tight right there. And you want to tighten this. Again, be careful with your hands. You don't want to get cut. Tend to pull and you catch one of your little fingers or your wrist. It's not gonna be fun. This aluminum's super sharp. Make sure this is lined up with the hole right here. Grommet it in. Okay. Screwdriver. Sorry, iron screw, spin it, hand. Okay, I tend to wear gloves because I don't to dirty up my hands too much. It also protects me from any weird metal that could cut me. Okay, there it is. Last one. Shake these up a little bit. Make sure they're not loose. They pop off. It will make your car ride a little weird. You don't want that. Everything's nice and tight. Spark plugs is done. 2003 Honda Odyssey. This goes from 2000 to basically 2010. It's the same way. The V6 J series. J35, they're all the same thing. Some of them have more space than others, but basically the same concept. You want to get the cover. Cover goes in there. And then the holes that you want to align the screws in. Okay. Put this over here like this. Align it. Put that one in first. Okay. Okay. Tighten this up. And then you tighten these screws up. Move it around until you catch the 9mm. You know, it's a little tricky, but if you did it the first time, see the hole right there? The first time. Hopefully your Honda or the Honda you're working on has the original screws. This one doesn't. Somebody put that in there. Okay, 9mm. Tighten it up, and you're ready to go. All right, comment below or thumbs up for this video. I appreciate it. MB Performance Garage. Follow me, MB Performance. If you have any questions, you can email me at mb1performance.com. You can also follow me at MB Performance on Instagram. Thank you.